New research shows the largest animals on Earth, blue whales, and this is such good news, are making...
Dive into the incredible world of the largest animals on Earth. In this video, we'll explore 15 creatures that defy nature's laws with their colossal sizes. From marine giants to terrestrial colossi, each of these beings has unique adaptations that enable them to survive and thrive in their environments. Get ready to discover how these abnormally large animals stand out from their peers and why their remarkable traits make them true titans of the animal kingdom. Join us on this fascinating adventure and marvel at the grandeur of nature. Number 15. Whale shark. The whale shark, Rhincodon typus, holds the title of the largest fish in the world, outstripping all other marine creatures in both length and weight. These awe-inspiring giants can grow to lengths of up to 12 meters, 39.4 feet, and some individuals have been recorded to exceed 18.8 meters, 61.7 feet, which is longer than a standard school bus. Their weight is equally impressive, with the largest individuals tipping the scales at 18.7 tons, 37,400 pounds, almost the weight of 3 adult elephants combined. The sheer size of a whale shark can be both humbling and awe-inspiring. A full-grown adult can be longer than the length of a basketball court or more than 3 times the size of a typical sedan. Despite being larger than most sharks, whale sharks are not predatory. Their size is a marvel of evolutionary adaptation that aids them in their role as filter feeders. Their wide mouths, which can open up to 1.5 meters, 5 feet across, are perfectly designed for capturing large quantities of plankton, krill, and small fish as they swim through the water. To put it in perspective, a whale shark's mouth alone could hold enough water to fill the equivalent of 3 standard-sized swimming pools. Despite their enormous size, whale sharks are known for their gentle nature. They are often described as the gentle giants of the sea because they pose no threat to humans. Their slow swimming behavior, typically around 5 kilometers per hour, 3 miles per hour, belies their size, giving observers the sense that these creatures move through the ocean with grace and calmness. While they are capable of reaching speeds of up to 8 kilometers per hour, 5 miles per hour, they do so primarily when feeding or migrating. The large size of a whale shark plays a key role in its migratory behavior. Traveling vast distances across oceans, they can cover hundreds to thousands of kilometers in search of rich feeding grounds. Their remarkable size also makes them easily identifiable in the wild, often serving as a symbol of marine conservation efforts globally. Their immense size is not just for show, it is central to their feeding method, known as ram filter feeding. This technique involves the whale shark swimming with its mouth wide open, allowing water and food to flow in naturally. As the water passes over the specialized filter pads in their gills, plankton and small fish are trapped and consumed. It's a highly efficient method, allowing them to consume several tons of plankton each day. These large fish are particularly effective at feeding during plankton blooms, where their sheer size allows them to collect massive quantities of food. A single feeding event can last hours, with the whale shark filtering the equivalent of a small school of fish in every breath. Whale sharks are not only large in size, but they also gather in some of the world's most important marine hotspots during certain times of the year. For example, the Western Australian coast is home to large concentrations of these giants from March to July, where they congregate to feed on seasonal plankton blooms. Similarly, the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico sees large groups of whale sharks feeding on the plankton swarms during the summer months, making it one of the most famous locations for whale shark ecotourism. While these sharks are generally solitary animals, their size allows them to dominate feeding areas and sometimes form large groups when food is abundant. The gathering of so many massive animals in one area presents rare opportunities for scientific research on their behavior and migration patterns. Due to their enormous size, whale sharks face unique conservation challenges. Human activities like bycatch, where they are accidentally caught in fishing nets, and habitat degradation from pollution and coastal development pose significant risks to their populations. Additionally, their large size makes them more susceptible to boat strikes and other man-made threats. As a result, the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, has listed the whale shark as endangered. The larger and more visible an animal is, the more attention it tends to attract, but unfortunately, this can also mean that they are at greater risk from human interference. Conservation efforts, including marine protected areas and sustainable ecotourism, are actively working to protect these gentle giants and ensure their survival. Number 14. Capibara. The capybara, known as the world's largest rodent, is an emblematic inhabitant of South America. These animals can weigh up to 64 kilograms and measure as much as 1.3 meters in length. With barrel-shaped bodies, short legs, and rounded heads, capybaras are perfectly adapted to dense forests and savannas near rivers, lakes, and swamps, where they spend much of their lives. Their thick fur, which ranges from brown to reddish-brown, provides effective camouflage in their natural environment. Capybaras are highly social animals that live in groups of up to 20 individuals, led by a dominant male who ensures the group's protection and cohesion. As semi-aquatic rodents, capybaras are excellent swimmers and spend considerable time in the water to escape predators, regulate body temperature, and find food. Their adapted bodies allow them to fully submerge, leaving only their eyes and noses visible as they remain vigilant. Capybaras are strict herbivores, feeding on grasses, aquatic plants, and fruits. Their diet requires constantly growing teeth to efficiently process vegetation. This adaptation allows them to survive in diverse environments, from open savannas to wetter, forested areas. Though not classified as endangered, capybaras face significant threats such as habitat loss, hunting, and illegal pet trade. Conservation efforts focus on protecting the ecosystems they inhabit through natural habitat preservation, strict hunting regulations, and sustainable land management practices. By ensuring the survival of these gentle giants, we also contribute to the health and balance of South American ecosystems that rely on them. Number 13. Saltwater Crocodile. The saltwater crocodile, also known as the estuarine crocodile, is the largest reptile on the planet, reaching lengths of over 7 meters and weighing close to a ton. This impressive species primarily inhabits the coasts of Southeast Asia, Northern Australia, and India's coastal regions. Exceptional swimmers, saltwater crocodiles cover vast distances using their powerful tails, while their partially webbed feet and streamlined bodies allow them to move with great skill underwater. Saltwater crocodiles are masters of ambush hunting, a lethal technique in which they patiently wait for prey to approach before striking swiftly. As apex predators, their diet is varied and includes fish, birds, mammals, and even sharks. With an incredible bite force and sharp teeth, they can easily subdue large prey. Territorial by nature, especially males, saltwater crocodiles fiercely defend their domains. During breeding season, males compete aggressively for mating rights, while females build nests and lay between 40 and 60 eggs, carefully guarding them until they hatch and leading their young to water. While conservation efforts have been successful in some areas, such as Australia, habitat loss, pollution, and poaching continue to threaten the survival of this species. Protecting saltwater crocodiles is essential to maintaining their dominance in aquatic ecosystems. Number 12. Flemish Giant Rabbit. The Flemish Giant Rabbit is the largest breed of domestic rabbit, known not only for its impressive size, but also for its friendly and sociable temperament. These rabbits can weigh up to 10 kilograms and measure up to 0.76 meters in length. Originating in Belgium, Flemish giants have been popular in Europe since the 16th century and were introduced to the United States in the early 20th century. Available in a variety of colors such as black, blue, fawn, light gray, steel gray, sandy, and white, they have muscular, elongated bodies with broad heads and large, erect ears. Despite their size, Flemish giant rabbits are known for their calm and friendly nature, making them excellent pets and show animals. As herbivores, their diet consists mainly of hay, pellets, and fresh vegetables. Due to their large size, they require more food than smaller breeds and need spacious enclosures to move and stretch comfortably. Proper care, including a balanced diet and regular veterinary visits, is essential for their health. These rabbits grow relatively slowly, taking up to a year to reach full size, and can live 8 to 10 years with proper care. They are social animals that enjoy the company of other rabbits and their owners, making them ideal companions for families and individuals. Although not endangered, preserving their unique characteristics and promoting responsible breeding practices are key to maintaining their health and genetic diversity. As pets, Flemish giants require committed owners who can provide the space, diet, and care their size and needs demand. Their docile nature and extraordinary size continue to fascinate animal enthusiasts worldwide. Number 11. Blue whale. The blue whale is the ultimate giant, the largest animal to ever exist on Earth. These impressive marine mammals can reach lengths of up to 30 meters and weigh up to 200 tons, a size so immense that it's only possible thanks to their aquatic environment, which allows them to float and support their tremendous weight. Blue whales are found in all the world's oceans, from the Atlantic to the Pacific and the Indian Ocean. Despite their massive size, their diet is surprisingly simple, consisting mainly of krill, small, shrimp-like creatures that swim in oceans. Although they have small throats, blue whales can filter enormous quantities of krill thanks to the baleen plates in their upper jaws. During peak feeding season, a single blue whale can consume up to 40 million krill daily, equating to over 8,000 pounds of food. With their streamlined bodies, blue whales glide through the water with ease, and their bluish-gray coloration helps them blend into the ocean environment. Additionally, they are known for producing some of the loudest sounds in the animal kingdom, low-frequency calls that can travel over 1,600 kilometers, aiding in communication and navigation across vast ocean distances. Although majestic and immense, blue whales are solitary animals, traveling alone or in small groups but gathering in specific areas for feeding or mating. They follow seasonal migratory patterns, moving to polar regions in summer to feast on abundant krill and returning to warmer waters in winter for reproduction and calving. Sadly, blue whales were driven to the brink of extinction due to large-scale commercial whaling during the 20th century. However, thanks to the International Whaling Commission's 1986 hunting ban, their populations have begun to recover. Although they remain endangered, conservation efforts continue to protect these majestic mammals and their habitats. Number 10. Kodiak Bear. The Kodiak Bear, also known as the Alaska brown bear, is one of the largest and most powerful creatures on Earth. These impressive animals primarily inhabit the Kodiak archipelago in Alaska and are closely related to the grizzly bear. Adult males can weigh up to 680 kilograms and measure up to 1.5 meters at the shoulder, with a height of up to 3 meters when standing on their hind legs. The Kodiak bear's monumental size is supported by a diet rich in proteins, including salmon, berries, vegetation, and large mammals like deer and moose. They are particularly known for their skill in fishing, catching salmon during the annual spawning runs. With sharp claws and powerful jaws, Kodiak bears are capable of capturing and consuming their prey efficiently. These bears are solitary animals that typically move independently or in small family groups, consisting of a mother and her cubs. They also have an acute sense of smell, which helps them locate food sources and communicate with other bears. One of the most surprising features of the Kodiak bear is its ability to gain weight rapidly during the summer and fall in preparation for hibernation. They can increase by up to 180 kilograms during this period, which enables them to survive without eating or drinking during their winter hibernation. Thanks to habitat protection and sustainable management practices, the Kodiak bear population remains stable. The Kodiak National Wildlife Refuge, established in 1941, provides a safe space for these animals. Ongoing monitoring and conservation efforts support the well-being of Kodiak bears, ensuring the preservation of their natural ecosystem. Number 9. Eastern gorilla. The eastern gorilla, a giant of the forests of Central and Eastern Africa, includes two impressive subspecies, the mountain gorilla and the eastern lowland gorilla. These primates are the largest in the world, and adult males, known as silverbacks due to the silver color of their backs, can weigh up to 200 kilograms and stand 1.7 meters tall. Eastern gorillas primarily inhabit the dense forests and mountains of Uganda, Rwanda, and the Democratic Republic of Congo, adapting to their environment with great skill. Although they are mostly herbivores, their diet varies, including leaves, stems, fruits, and even insects. Their powerful jaws and large molars allow them to process fibrous plant material, while their strong arms help them move through the forest and gather food. Eastern gorillas live in social groups called troops, which are led by a dominant male, the silverback, and clear hierarchies are established among the members. These groups are important not only for survival, but also for their deep social bonds, evidenced by behaviors such as mutual grooming and playful interactions between members. Over the years, mountain gorillas have been the focus of intensive conservation efforts due to their critically endangered status. But eastern lowland gorillas still face significant threats. Habitat loss, poaching, and diseases are major factors affecting these species, which are currently critically endangered. Thanks to conservation initiatives such as ecotourism and active habitat protection, mountain gorilla populations have shown signs of recovery. However, much more needs to be done to ensure the survival of eastern gorillas in the near future. Number 8. Ostrich. The ostrich is the largest and heaviest bird on the planet. Standing up to 2.7 meters tall and weighing up to 145 kilograms, this majestic animal is known for its impressive size and terrestrial skills. Despite being unable to fly, the ostrich has adapted to a fully terrestrial lifestyle, excelling in speed and agility. Native to the savannas and grasslands of Africa, the ostrich has long legs, a long neck, and a round body covered with feathers. Its powerful legs allow it to reach speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour, making it the fastest land bird in the world. Additionally, its sharp claws can deliver lethal strikes when threatened by predators. The ostrich is omnivorous, with a diverse diet that includes primarily plant material such as leaves, seeds, and fruits, but also small animals and insects. Its digestive system is perfectly adapted to process the tough plant fibers that form much of its diet. These social animals live in flocks, typically consisting of a dominant male, several females, and their chicks. During the breeding season, the male performs impressive courtship rituals to attract females. Although ostrich populations are relatively stable and not immediately at risk of extinction, they face threats from habitat loss and competition for resources with livestock. To mitigate these risks, conservation efforts are focused on preserving their natural habitat and managing sustainable populations. In some regions, ostriches are also farmed for their meat, feathers, and eggs, which reduces pressure on wild populations and provides income for local communities. Number 7. Giraffe. The giraffe is the tallest land mammal in the world, with males reaching impressive heights of up to 5.5 meters and females growing to 4.3 meters. These animals are found across the savannas, grasslands, and open woodlands of sub-Saharan Africa. Their long necks, slender bodies, and distinctive spotted coats give them a unique appearance, making them unmistakable. One of the main advantages of their height is access to tall leaves and branches, allowing them to feed on vegetation that other herbivores cannot reach. Additionally, their broader field of vision helps them detect predators from considerable distances. To support the effort of pumping blood to their long necks, giraffes have a specialized cardiovascular system that efficiently regulates their blood pressure. Giraffes are ruminants and primarily feed on leaves, flowers, and fruits, with a particular fondness for acacia trees. Their prehensile tongues, which can measure up to 45 centimeters, allow them to pluck leaves from branches with precision, avoiding the tree's thorns. This feeding system gives them an advantage over other herbivores. While giraffes have a flexible social structure, males engage in a behavior known as necking, where they fight by swinging their long necks at each other to establish dominance and win the right to mate. Giraffe populations have alarmingly declined in recent years due to habitat loss, poaching, and human conflict. As a result, giraffes are now classified as a vulnerable species, with some subspecies facing critical endangerment. Conservation organizations are working hard to protect their habitats and combat poaching, but efforts need to be intensified to ensure their long-term survival. Number 6. Ocean sunfish. The ocean sunfish, also known as mola mola, holds the title of the largest bony fish in the world. This giant fish can weigh up to 2,300 kilograms and reach lengths of up to 3.3 meters. It inhabits tropical and temperate oceans worldwide, where it is often seen swimming near the surface, basking in the sun to regulate its body temperature. This behavior is the reason for its common name, as sunbathing is essential for its well-being. The ocean sunfish has a uniquely flattened body with a large dorsal fin and elongated anal fin, giving it a disc-like or rudder shape. This adaptation helps it move efficiently through the water. Sunfish are known for their curious nature and often approach other marine animals, such as smaller fish and birds, which help remove parasites from their skin. These gentle giants primarily feed on gelatinous zooplankton, such as jellyfish, salps, and chitenophores. Their beak, equipped with small sharp teeth, is perfectly suited for consuming this soft diet. Despite their size and peculiar appearance, sunfish are harmless to humans and are considered non-threatening. However, they are at risk due to threats like bycatch, plastic pollution, and habitat degradation. The International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, classifies them as vulnerable. Conservation efforts focus on promoting sustainable fishing practices, reducing plastic pollution, and raising public awareness about the importance of protecting these impressive marine creatures. Number 5. Japanese spider crab. The Japanese spider crab, Macrochera campheri, is the largest crab in the world, boasting the longest leg span of any arthropod. This fascinating marine creature is found in the deep waters surrounding Japan, at depths ranging from 50 to 600 meters. Japanese spider crabs can weigh up to 20 kilograms, with legs that stretch as long as 3.8 meters. Their distinctive appearance includes a rounded, spiny shell and long, thin legs resembling those of a spider. These creatures also possess large, powerful pincers, which they use to capture and crush their prey. Their diet is varied and includes fish, mollusks, and decaying organic matter. Japanese spider crabs grow slowly and have an exceptionally long lifespan, with some living up to 100 years. They are solitary by nature, though they may gather in large numbers during mating season. Females carry fertilized eggs under their bodies until they hatch, releasing thousands of larvae into the water column. Unfortunately, the Japanese spider crab faces several threats, primarily from overfishing and the degradation of its natural habitat. In Japan, this crab is considered a delicacy and is often caught for consumption. Therefore, conservation measures, including seasonal fishing restrictions and the creation of protected areas, have been implemented to ensure its long-term survival. Number 4. Chinese giant salamander. The Chinese giant salamander is the largest amphibian in the world, growing up to an impressive 1.8 meters long and weighing as much as 50 kilograms. It inhabits the freshwater rivers and streams of China's mountainous regions. Its wrinkled skin, which ranges from dark brown to greenish black, helps it blend into the rocks of the aquatic habitats where it lives. This nocturnal amphibian spends much of its time hiding in rocky crevices or underwater burrows. With limited vision, the Chinese giant salamander relies on sensory nodes on its skin to detect vibrations in the water and locate prey. Its aquatic adaptations include a flattened head and large fin-like tails, which help it navigate through its environment. Chinese giant salamanders are carnivorous, feeding mainly on fish, insects, crustaceans, and other amphibians. They capture prey using a unique suction method. They rapidly open their mouths, creating a vacuum that draws nearby animals into their throats. Their powerful jaws and sharp teeth allow them to capture and consume prey effectively. Regarding reproduction, males establish underwater territories known as nests, where they court females and protect fertilized eggs until they hatch. This egg-protecting strategy helps ensure the species' survival in its natural environment. Unfortunately, Chinese giant salamanders are critically endangered due to habitat loss, river pollution, and overexploitation for the luxury food trade. Their populations have drastically decreased, prompting urgent conservation programs like habitat restoration and the creation of protected areas. Laws have been enacted to regulate trade and protect this unique species to guarantee its long-term survival and safeguard biodiversity in China. Number 3. African elephant. The African elephant holds the title of the largest land animal on Earth. With a height of up to 4 meters and a weight that can exceed 6,350 kilograms, these impressive creatures live in a variety of ecosystems, from savannas to forests and deserts across Africa. They are easily distinguished from their Asian relatives by their Africa-shaped ears and long tusks, which are elongated incisors that continue growing throughout their lives. The elephant's trunk is one of its most notable features, an appendage containing more than 40,000 muscles and tendons that grant it exceptional dexterity and strength. With its trunk, elephants perform a wide variety of activities, from feeding and drinking to bathing and communicating with others. Their tusks also serve multiple purposes, such as digging for water or minerals, stripping tree bark, and even acting as weapons during conflicts with other elephants or predators. African elephants are herbivores, consuming vast amounts of vegetation, up to 300 kilograms a day, requiring them to spend as much as 18 hours feeding. This large appetite has a significant impact on the ecosystem, as elephants clear paths through dense vegetation and disperse seeds that promote biodiversity. They are also social animals that live in matriarchal structures, where the dominant female, known as the matriarch, leads the group. Sadly, African elephants face significant threats such as poaching for ivory and habitat loss. The demand for ivory has led to a dramatic population decline, with estimates indicating a drop of up to 90% in the past 100 years. However, despite these challenges, large-scale conservation efforts are underway to protect these majestic creatures, including anti-poaching measures, habitat preservation, and promoting peaceful coexistence with humans. Number 2. Goliath bird eater. The Goliath bird eater, Theraphosa blondi, is the largest spider on the planet in terms of mass, with females weighing up to 175 grams and reaching a leg span of up to 28 centimeters. These impressive and feared arachnids reside in the dense rainforests of northern South America, where they hide in underground burrows and emerge at night to hunt. Despite its name, the Goliath bird-eater rarely feeds on birds. Its diet mainly consists of insects, amphibians, and small mammals. The Goliath bird-eater uses its powerful fangs to inject venom into its prey and paralyze them, making consumption easier. While their fangs can pierce human skin, their venom is not dangerous to people, causing only mild pain and swelling. These spiders are solitary and interact only during the mating season. During this process, males carefully approach females to avoid being mistaken for prey. After mating, the females lay hundreds of eggs, which they guard protectively in their burrows until the spiderlings hatch and disperse. Although not endangered, the Goliath bird-eater is threatened by habitat loss due to deforestation and climate change. As apex predators in their ecosystem, these spiders play a vital role in maintaining the ecological balance of the rainforest. Conservation efforts focus on protecting their habitats, implementing sustainable land use practices, and raising awareness about the importance of preserving these incredible arachnids. Number 1. Green Anaconda. The green anaconda, considered the heaviest snake on the planet, is also one of the longest. Native to the lush rainforests of South America, this majestic snake can grow up to 9 meters long and weigh as much as 250 kilograms. Females are typically larger and heavier than males, making them an awe-inspiring sight in their natural environment. Their green skin with black circular markings allows them to camouflage perfectly in the swamps and slow-flowing rivers they inhabit. Semi-aquatic by nature, green anacondas are expert swimmers. Their muscular bodies allow them to glide effortlessly through the water, while their eyes and nostrils, positioned on top of their heads, enable them to observe and breathe while staying submerged. As ambush predators, green anacondas are patient and wait for their prey to come close before launching a quick and lethal attack. Their diet includes fish, birds, reptiles, and mammals, and their ability to open their jaws flexibly allows them to swallow large prey whole. After a large meal, they can go for weeks or even months without eating again. Despite their imposing size and feared reputation, green anacondas pose minimal threat to humans. However, their survival is threatened by habitat destruction, pollution, and illegal hunting for their skins. Conservation efforts focus on protecting their habitats, creating protected areas, and regulating the trade of their skins to ensure their future. And that concludes our incredible journey through the 15 largest animals on Earth. From the majestic blue whales to the mighty green anacondas, each of these giants showcases the amazing diversity and grandeur of nature. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to discover more wonders of the animal kingdom. Tell us in the comments which of these titans surprised you the most and what other animals you'd like to learn about. Thanks for joining us, and until next time.